My name is Nathan, I'm 21 years old, and the dramatic arts changed my life. Before I found the theater, I was in a bit of a difficult stage of my life. It was very early on in my high school career, and I had just been diagnosed with depression, generalized anxiety disorder, and ADHD. It was very confusing. It was very hard to feel like I belonged. I felt very lost and maybe like I wasn't cut out for the world. There were people around trying to help me, but I couldn't figure out how to help myself from the inside. I didn't really know what to do. But then one day I joined a theater class on a whim, and it turned out to be the best decision I had ever made. All of a sudden I was in a place where I was a part of something bigger than myself, bigger than the room I was in. A place where all your feelings are accepted and valid and useful. I remember the first night of my first performance at the end, when everyone was giving their applause. I felt something unlike I had ever felt before. It was this incredible feeling of joy and adrenaline and excitement, and the fact that I had entertained a group of people just made me feel incredible. So of course I needed more, and I reached out to my local community theater and I did anything drama related I could get my hands on. I tried everything, and it was incredible. And then I started to realize that maybe all these things that the doctor said were setbacks, like my depression, my anxiety, and my ADHD, might not have been setbacks. They might have been tools to make my craft a little stronger, a little more realistic. I learned that my ADHD was that limitless energy I needed to be able to give a performance at 110% every night, or do a scene over and over again at 100% effort. I learned that my anxiety was like a situational awareness for my stage presence and my fellow actors, and how to be punctual and where to be and all that stuff, as well as my depression gave me access to a lot of emotions that some people may not experience very often in their life. I stopped seeing them as setbacks or, anything like that. And that's where Theater for Thought comes in. Theater for Thought wants to focus on the therapeutic, educational, self-developmental abilities that drama has. I want people to know that just because someone has told them that they have a disadvantage or a setback or anything like that, they can still make something beautiful and powerful on stage, and they can have fun while they're doing it. And I want to make sure people have the same opportunity to do what I did, the same experience that grants them that self-discovery and furthering of the self. And I want people who feel like maybe they don't have a voice to be able to create something that says something to so many people. And I think it's important because art is our main way of communicating with each other on a personal, emotional, intellectual level. And it's so important that we keep creating it and making all these beautiful works so we can keep people thinking and evaluating the world they live in. So that's why I'm calling upon you, all of you writers, actors, dramatists, creators, directors, techies, anyone at all. If you've had an experience with theater, even if you've never been in a show or worked on a show and you've just seen one that has changed your perspective on something, I would like to know how it's affected you. Because that way we give people a chance to have their voice heard and to be a part of something and to feel good about what they're doing and to have fun doing it. Because in the theater, anything is possible, anything and everything. And I believe that we will be able to make a difference in this big, beautiful, sometimes scary world if we all put our minds together and work on something great. Thank you for your time, and please never stop creating.